Hello everybody, my name is Lightning, and I'm back with another episode of Minecraft. And I have AFK'd a little, so now it's daytime again, and time to adventure. We're going to leave the Tree of Life behind for now to find the village, but no problem. Our base is right at 0, 0, so super easy coordinates to remember. And if we ever craft a compass, it'll lead us right to the Tree of Life, even without a lodestone, so yeah. We just need to climb up the mountain. And that's basically it. You know, it is actually possible to get infinite, not like regular coal, not charcoal coal, because of a mob who can drop coal. I just realized that. I was always like, no, I won't use coal. If anything, I'll ever sell it because you can't use charcoal to sell for emeralds. But I rather keep it because it's the only way to get. No way. No way. Our house is right over there. No freaking way. That's like no, so let me just. Feels like everything's super. Like. I'll turn up the friendly creatures. That was an accident, but I guess we have a respawn point now. A cleric. That's cool. Actually, funny story. Minecraft story. I actually once had like a save, and I was like, also I live in the village, and I just took straight up a church, and that was my home. Originally, I just put a trapdoor in here, then at some point I also put a trapdoor in there, and as you can probably realize, it's not a lot of space to work with, especially if you want to keep the windows open. I actually ended up removing the torches, swapping it out for a lantern up there because that didn't take up as much space. And I basically just had here a block, 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 here a block. And I'm pretty sure he was actually my bed. And then I had like storage, 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 storage. And then I had like here crafting table, furnace, blast furnace, smoker. Pretty sure that's how I had it. A Fletcher. Bunch of leather workers. I'm not going to steal. I'm just seeing what we have. And I am going to take those because they're in the way. So that's not stealing, that's actually cleaning up. I'm helping. See? I'm actually helping. Not bad. I'm not a bad person. I'm actually a super nice person. This isn't a big village though, so I don't think I'll end up living here. But it is at least cool to know that we won't have to transport villagers if we ever want to go back to that base and live there. Actually, this is really not a bad spawn. There's iron everywhere there, but I'm not going down there. Forget that already. That's not going to happen. Also, by the way, I'm pre-recording this a little. So, it's actually really crazy that Mojang, every tree that gets added, gets more and more complex, and thereby, of course, more and more realistic, but also more and more annoying to mine. Acacia, birch, those were actually super easy to mine. Most of them. Always. Because most of the time there was just straight. With oak, you could get a tall tree, which wouldn't be completely straight. But most of the time, if you got a... I'll actually keep that there to market because I want to place one sapling right back there. Okay, now I've got cherry wood. That's pretty cool. Oh, and even a dark oak forest. Okay, I'm too impatient. I'm going to smash some of these leaves by hand. In real life I wouldn't, but there we go. Oh, one fell already. Oh. Course. Of course. I'm still going to stay here until all the leaves have vanished, because it'd just be a waste not to. Oh. Okay, you know what? The rest of these can just leave. Don't need them. But I will also strip an oak tree of its leaves. And a birch. Well, time to make a bridge. Got mostly cherry wood, so I guess that's what we're making the bridge. Yeah, that's how you make slabs. Exactly. Boom. I'm going to build this on the bottom layer so no mobs can spawn on it. One freaking block short. Well, for now I can just jump this, or not. I guess I can't jump this gap. I'm sorry, sheep, I need a bed. Please, you're going to be fine, alright? I'm going to breed you, okay? I'm going to breed you. So there's still sheep. I'm sure they were related because I literally saw one of them giving birth. Okay. Okay. As to if anyone who knows about, like, who knows a lot about, like, mods is watching this video, please tell me a bit about mods and for Minecraft and how to download them and like best application for it. I, I know my best friend is alright at it. I could probably ask him, but he has experience, but he also has a history of not really doing. Okay, fine. Your choice. Okay, I'm already good. The 600 blocks, I'd say about. And another outpost. You know what? I'm raiding this one. I'm anyway not going to stay here, so I'm raiding this outpost. Anyways, if you know like a good application for mods, for example, one problem I have is I really tried to find a way to download Better Than Wolves, just didn't find a way. So if you could tell me a bit about that, that'd be very appreciated. Okay, it's farther over there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Because I am going to chop down this birch tree and wait for it to drop saplings as I chop down this oak tree and wait for it to drop saplings as well. And of course I gear up for the fight. No birch saplings, really? Guess I have to chop down another birch tree. And this time I'm going to use my fist to get it. There we go. This time at least makes sense that the outpost. Okay, this is going to be a little hard because I don't have a shield. Actually, I just realized I don't have a shield. Just realized that. They're chasing, aren't they? They are. This is not good at all. They're still after me. What's wrong with you? Why do you keep chasing me? You're not giving me a choice. If you don't stop chasing me soon, I'll have to kill you. And believe me, because I can just place down a bed and respawn a million times, I will. Fine. Find them. Yay. Okay, they all hate each other, that's good. And it seems like they don't... no, they definitely know how to get up. Never mind, they definitely know how to get up. Okay! Geronimo! Okay. My items spewed everywhere, but I've got all my health back. I just need to get my sword. Boom. And collect my items. Boom. They didn't give me a crossbow, really. Annoying. Wait, don't think I have my axe yet. There it is. Okay. I am a little scared that I won't end up actually getting... Why don't you guys drop your crossbows? Side. Welcome to my dark side. Was that everything? I think so, and I actually really hope so, because I can't find anything. Yes, I am a sapling collector. But birch saplings. Where are my birch saplings? My birch saplings. Where are they? They're not in my inventory. Where'd they go? Of course. Of course someone else is here now. Well, you at least gave me 2 things. But that shows that I did not actually find every space where items could have dropped to. Okay. Okay, that's good. I don't think they could have dropped farther down, but I also didn't think they could have dropped that far. Really, it's one mod I'd really like to play in a non-vanilla play. Really like to have is a mod that makes it so when you die, your items don't spew everywhere. They're like in a grave. There's just a grave on the point where you died, and that just makes it so I'm even somewhat fine with that grave despawning in 5 minutes if you're like, okay, you got 5 minutes and that's all. But it just makes your items not spew everywhere, which is so annoying. Going to have to eat rotten flesh. Okay. Warp. Okay. I don't yet have a... Okay, now I have a spruce sapling. Oh fuck. Okay, I am running. I don't have enough health to deal with that. I hope he's not chasing me anymore. I think the easiest way to get down is just to mine trees, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. There we go. And two tall trees, a tall oak tree and a not quite as annoying tall birch tree conquered. No joke, Minecraft is slowly starting to look more and more like all the mods. Sure, you can get the feeling of mods now using, well, mods, but vanilla has always something better, which is that the creators, they make sure that anything they add is also completely fine and good. And remember, Minecraft updates are completely free. Which, I mean, mods also are, but they come themselves, which is something mods don't do. And also, if you're talking about the Minecraft marketplace, then mods aren't actually free, so... What happened to you? I'm leaving. And I am never returning. Wow, I went far into the I originally, when I first checked, I was at 5x 200 and z 500, and then I just turned around when is it z or is it z? These. You know what actually was the reason I originally planned to stay at spawn? No joke. If you haven't realized yet, because that's what I said yesterday, it was the bees. Straight up the bees. My inventory is so full. And now I can't even sprint anymore, good gosh. I might have to end up... You know what? I'm going to make a little base camp here, and I'm going to spend the time chopping trees. Spend, not spent. Time chopping trees. Boom. Put in the coal. Put in 22 wood. Here I'll put in... this. And I'll also gather a bunch of oak wood, which will also allow me to get apples. And that I'm multitasking. I'm completing multiple tasks while I'm waiting for a task to be completed. I'm super efficient, except for that my axe just broke. I guess I can also grab a little more birch. I'm just going to the forest, the entire forest here. Today, I feel like I sometimes just don't hear the plop sound when I pick up an item. A second, I gotta talk with my mom real quick. Okay, this video is already long, but don't worry, I will make it, keep it, like, I'll keep making the video, but not for too long. I'll, make videos for another, like, 15 minutes. I'll make this video for another 15 minutes, then I'll go off. Sleeping underneath an open sky is completely safe, but staying without a roof over your head and walls on everywhere, standing, that isn't fine because then mobs come. Which actually makes you wonder if phantoms got the reputation of being hallucinations because they only come after you don't sleep for multiple nights, why exactly did no other mobs get that reputation? Because if you sleep, you're completely safe, you never even come. Only if you don't sleep, then creepers, skeletons, and zombies come. Okay, and time to keep going. Find another village. Ruin nether portal. I guess that also is a chest where I can put items that aren't as important to me. Or I can take the chest and craft a boat with the chest. Both solid options. But I think I'll go for the first. Lodestone, I'll take that. The same goes for the flint and for the iron. And now we have to make sacrifices. First will be the banner. Second will be the bad omen. Damn it, if that piece wouldn't have been crying obsidian, then this would actually have been finishable. Okay, with diamond pickaxes actually is, but that's not very surprising anyway, because you could just take this wall, moved one in. And you could also just take the corners, so I guess. Yeah. Man, a backpack would also be super useful. Or actually, for me, would it be enough if I'd have a bundle, which does actually exist. But I don't have any string and I don't have any leather. Yes, now I am rafting around. Another ruined nether portal. Oh, and some iron as well. That's cool. Also, if I missed anything, I'm sorry, I just wasn't paying attention. Man, I just want to find a big village. That's all I want, okay, game? A big old village. Please tell me that it's big. And please tell me it isn't the 00. It can't be the 00 village. I'm pretty sure. It is, isn't it? I went in a huge circle. Damn it! That's the freaking 00 village. This isn't the 00 village. Or if it is, then I am the biggest idiot in the world, but I don't think it is. But that's the 00 thing. The 00. I guess we are staying a little close to 00. I've just gotta see if I'm stupid or if this is another village near 00. I've gotta see. No, it's not. I can confirm it isn't. I did all that adventure all to get over the mountain that I could have just crossed, but hey. Okay, so 00 is that way. Let's see. That's crazy. Yeah. Over there is 00. I think that's the tree of life. Can't believe it. Another village near 00 that I didn't see. Or at least I saw it now. Better late than never, right? I ended up finding a what seems to be big village. Wait a second, where are the villagers? Okay, there's one. I'm telling you, if there's only one freaking villager in this entire thing. No, there's another one over there. And I think I remember seeing a librarian. Okay, baby villager. Yes, I did say I wasn't going to steal, but come on. I can't not do it. I had to get food somehow. And the bundle is so useful. It packs away so much stuff. That is crazy, man. I'll go grab the rest of my items from the chest and then we'll see if we can borrow a house that will end up burning to make space for a new one, even though we actually only borrowed it, so it shouldn't actually like be ours to burn because we'd still have to give it back. Where the hell did I put the chest? I lost the chest. Well. I know I'll find it eventually. There it is. Well, any adventurers welcome to use my chest. The temptation is big, but I won't. This is a stable, just like the one that Anthony stole, but it's a little different. First of all, there are actually animals in there. Second of all, my Alexa is telling me that the 15 minutes are up. Third of all, there are hay bales in here. And fourth of all, his was only this much. I don't know if I like this, but we found a village. So much is good. Well, bye guys.